Hello everybody, welcome to my video. How are you all doing? I've got a little haul to show you. Well, they call it a haul, don't they? It's a fancy word for shopping, really, isn't it? I did a little bit of shopping, come on, let's face it. Stop using these fancy words. I had a little bit of a spree. Okay. Martin and I went to a food festival on Saturday, and I have done a video for you about that as well. It was absolutely crowded, so I couldn't do the video at the beginning of it, so I had to wait until a lot of people went home, but the stalls were still there, so I could show you what it was like. There were some singers there as well, so it wasn't just food, it was a little bit of entertainment, and they had other stalls as well as food. They had craft stalls, they had jewellery stalls and perfume stalls, and that's where I'm going to get into it right now, because I'm going to show you some perfumes that I bought there. These are Arabian perfumes. I absolutely love Arabian perfumes and Indian perfumes. I think they're a little bit different. And these are roll-ons, and there was a guy there and he was really lovely, and he sprayed me with some perfume. I was walking past the stall and he sprayed me with some perfume. He asked me what kind of perfume I like, and I said, oh, I like sort of, oud and things like that. Because I like a lot of Lush perfumes as well. If you've ever, oh gosh, Lush, if you've ever gone into a Lush shop, it's the first thing you can smell when you walk in there. All these beautiful scents of everything. And they do perfumes. And one perfume I particularly liked is called The Smell of Freedom. I'm not sure if they still do that, but it's very nutmeggy. And they had various different perfumes at Lush. Anyway, I'm going off on one now. So I'll get back to the point where I was walking past the stall and where these perfumes were, and he sprayed this perfume on me, and I was walking around with this lovely scent, and I couldn't stop sniffing my arm. I kept going, and it followed me all the way to the pub. So Martin and I called in at the tap, the Tamworth tap, and we saw a friend in there, one of Martin's friends, that he goes role playing with, called Simon, and it was a lovely afternoon, because Martin and I bought some cheeses as well. Bought a lovely cheese that had olives in it and red peppers. Yes, olive and red pepper and some garlic in it, and it was really nice, lovely, like a Mediterranean cheese. And I just ate that, just pieces of that, just going along really. Anyway, Martin had a sausage roll in the tap, and we were chatting away with Simon. We didn't expect to see him in there, and it was a nice surprise, because Martin goes role playing on a Tuesday night to this social club, and he plays a lot of Warhammer games and other games and Cyberpunk and all of those kind of things. Different board games they play. So the perfume. So afterwards, we decided, after having a drink in the tap, Martin and I decided to go back to the food festival when it was less crowded. Otherwise you would have been getting a whole video of just people's heads and bodies, and that wouldn't have been very exciting for you. So I made a beeline for this perfume store, and I decided that yes, I would buy some of his perfumes. And I bought 5 of them. 5. And I'll just show you them, what I bought. He had a whole load of them. Now, this one, you see, they're roll-ons. So let me tell you what it is. Okay, Centurion. Yes, these are Centurion perfumes, and this is called White Amber. Beautiful. Now, they do have a website, and I'm not promoting them, I'm just showing you what I bought. They do have a website, www.centurion.co.uk. So if you want to look what White Amber is, it will show you the notes that was used in the perfume, because they were showing notes that were in the perfume on whiteboards where these perfumes were being sold. They were showing the notes of them. So delicate. Warming amber. Yeah. Okay. Almost like when it's like a feeling like when you've come out of the cold and you get in the warm, and it's that kind of cozy, snuggly feeling, like almost like curling up to a nice fire, putting some cozy clothes on, you know, your onesies or whatever you wear. It's got that cozy, warm feeling about it. And then this one is Patchouli Oud. It's a dark one. Oh, they don't half touch the senses. And you don't need much on of these because they are concentrated. This reminds me, like you could be walking through a forest. with different scented flowers, and trees are like pine trees or something. Beautiful. So this one's called Patchouli Oud. And then we have this one, which is Vanilla Oud, and that's the one he actually sprayed on me. Oh, yes, the notes of vanilla with, I would say, a touch of lemon in it. And musk, musky, lemony, vanilla-y. And this one is called Second Wife. Now I sort of bought it because it had an unusual name to it, Second Wife. But this one has got like sort of a floral sweet, marzipan-y, neroli kind of scent. It's unusual, very unusual. It's definitely got the touch of marzipan-y scent to it. Lemon, some orange in there, I think. These are gorgeous. They're going to my head. And this one is Patchouli Musk, another one. Very different. And you've got Patchouli Oud and Patchouli Musk. This one's deep, very deep. Almost like a man's aftershave, this one. A fresh scent. A fresh kind of yeah, they're women's perfumes because they had perfumes for men as well. So they had the man's section and they had the women's section. This was from the women's section. They warm as well as they get on the skin. Yeah, this is a like a really expensive men's aftershave smell. Beautiful. With a touch of that woodiness to it. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Patchouli Musk. Very nice. So those are the perfumes, and then we got some food. And we bought Heat Horse. It's Heat Horse Honey Mustang. Honey mustard hot sauce. So it says on here, oh dear friend, you're in for a flavorful time. With Honey Mustang, we took the concept of a classic Carolina mustard barbecue sauce and we went haywire with flavour. 2 varieties of mustard, a generous double dash of sweetness, and a healthy hint of Scotch bonnet for heat. You're going to have fun with this one. The heat level on it is mild, it says. Because they had lots of hot sauces on some of the stalls, and I did try there was this one stall, and it had all these little dishes, and you could dip a stick in there, and once you dipped the stick you had to throw it away, but you dip the stick and you taste the sauce. Now my goodness, I tasted this, I think I had ghost chili in it or something, and my goodness, I tasted it only a little bit, and it was so hot. It was so hot it was stinging my chest as I was walking along. I love hot sauces. Martin and I do love hot curries. We like that, you know, it's called Naga hot curry, where they use hot Naga pickle. We like that one when we have a hot curry, but that sauce was way too hot, that one that I tried, but luckily we found these. So this honey Mustang one, that'll be nice. I think that's going to be nice with salad, or you could use it with anything really, couldn't you? Might go nice with cheese, or go nice with could go nice with chips even. And then another heat horse one, and this one is a Chinese plum hot sauce, and not a lot tops a good Chinese takeaway with this sauce. We took inspiration from all the epic plum sauce dishes we've had over the years and gave it the old 1-2 punch with Chinese facing heaven, chili and red bird's eyes, along with 5 spice and Szechuan pepper, heat level medium. So that's nice. So it says it's got plums in it, 28% of plums, sugar, apple cider vinegar, water, onions, beetroot, red bird's eye peppers, facing heaven chili, gluten-free soy sauce, soybeans, salt, spirit vinegar, and Chinese 5 spice and Szechuan pepper. Oh, I didn't tell you the ingredients of this one. Okay, the ingredients of this one is Dijon and whole grain mustard, onions, honey, water, apple cider vinegar, passata, sugar, Scotch bonnet peppers, and garlic powder and salt. So, yeah. Yes. So that was nice. And then we bought this one by Cherry Tree, a chutney. We saw this by the cheese counter. Hot garlic. A warming blend of garlic and chili, creating a hot, sweet and rich taste. This says it's handmade in small batches. The Cherry Tree, as one of the UK's most awarded preserves. We are producers. We're passionate about taste. Handmade by our chefs in Somerset. Every batch is taste tested for taste, quality and consistency. That'll be nice. Oh, they do have a website. cherrytreepreserves.co.uk. Okay. So the ingredients is sugar, garlic, water, spirit vinegar, spices, thickener, maize starch, mustard seed, rapeseed oil, salt, acidity regulator, citric acid and red chilli. The cherry tree, hot garlic pickle. Mmm. You look at it, nice, looks lovely inside, doesn't it? That's going to be nice with cheeses. And last week I went into Help the Aged and I bought something really fantastic and I'm going to show you that now. Okay, I have to be careful as I get it out the bag because it's delicate. Okay. Here he comes. Isn't he delightful? It's a teapot. It's a teapot. Isn't he beautiful? And you have to hold his head when you pour the tea. I do like a teapot of tea. Look at him. Got beautiful tabby markings here. Drop lucky. He was £10. I couldn't leave him behind. Look at him. He's gorgeous, isn't he? And he's by Wood. Wood. It's called Wood. Hand painted. Wood potteries. Hand painted. Wood Potters of Dublin. So he's Irish. Hand painted. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't pay £10. I was mistaken. I paid 15. Oh, he's called Pussyfoot. He's called, oh, excuse me. He's called Pussyfoot. And he's got, I love his little dicky bow. He's a proper teapot. He's gorgeous. Look at his face. I couldn't leave him behind. I thought, oh, I'm having him. I'm having him. Okay, can't remember if I showed you these or not. Probably did, but I'll show you again just to make sure. But I bought these. I think it was the week before that I bought the teapot. The Royal Worcester Group game series, Palissy, England. Fine bone china. Isn't that gorgeous? The birds. I love this brown and cream colour as well. You drink your lovely cup of tea. You know, in acting they do something called I think it's called, I'm not sure if it's called the Stanislavski technique or the Meisner technique. I think it might be the Meisner technique, where they do the coffee cup exercise. And they do this, you see. You have to imagine there's a steaming cup of coffee or tea in your hands, you know, and you have to go, you swirl it around, you go, lovely cup of coffee. It's got the plate as well. I love vintage china. Got different birds on them. You can see. Each cup is different. It's gorgeous, aren't they? Gorgeous. When you say, oh, this is really hot. This is extremely hot. Oh, oh, I could hardly. Oh. Hold it in my hand. Cold day. It's not really, it's a warm day. We've got the sunshine out, but I'm just having a little bit of fun, just improvising there. For instance, we have the sunshine out, so it could say, the Shakespeare poem, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease has all but a shorter date. Some time too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, through chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. From fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade. So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long live this, and this gives life to thee." Hope you enjoyed my video, everybody, and chat soon and see you in the next video. Lots of love.